KILR Killer Games.
Hello, gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer, and welcome back to the tour around the world featuring Fly 2 by Terminal Reality. We're going to continue here from where we left off, which was in Malin at the Quad City International, the airport that I like to think of as an asterisk because it's got 3 runways that intersect in the middle. What we're going to go ahead and do, I was hearing my dog whining in the background. She was getting a little rambunctious, but it sounds like my wife let her out. Of course, she starts it just as I start a stream, so, well, you know. So we are doing a live stream on Twitch, which these will be turned into episodes later on. So hopefully we'll get some people joining us on the stream. So what are we flying here? This is a different aircraft. We're going to be flying the Sahara single engine. A little bit of a different aircraft. We're going to be flying over to Iowa City. That is our next location. Let's go ahead and put all that information in here. So we got Quad City right there. Iowa City, I think it's KIAD if I'm not mistaken. Nope. Is it KIOW? Nope. Oh, man, I forgot what it was. Oh, okay. Oh, it's under IOW instead of a K added, so. Let's generate the route. Whoops, yes. Of course, it sets us right on the runway, which I don't like that. And I don't think there's a way to change that from what I've been looking through as far as the options are concerned. There's options here for aircraft, but yeah, I think once you start a flight plan, it's gonna move you no matter what. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. I'm not sure where the starter is on this one. I've not flown this thing. Oh, that's lights. I'm sure somewhere on here has got the here's fuel selector. Ooh, I have to switch between the different fuel selectors. Where is the start button on this thing? Oh man, you got me. This one's a different aircraft. So we'll just hit E. That'll start it. Okay, that's loud. Alrighty. We got ourselves rolling here. Okay, we're not rolling just yet. So, flight plan and everything is in here. And you can see we can zoom in, zoom out. We'll click on the airport. This will give us all of our information here. You can tune in the radio.
KMLI Tower 412 Tango Victor, request takeoff clearance. 412 Tango Victor, MLI Tower cleared for takeoff. Wind 1 knot at 210 with gust to 3 knots. 2 Tango Victor, roger, cleared for takeoff.
Now departure looks like it's 118.2, so I'm going to go ahead and change that. Well, I might be able to change it. Yeah, I'm trying to change it. Hey there, RJP, how you doing? Good to see ya. Welcome to something different. Tell you what, when it's been a while since I've played one of these old simulators, I have to like retrain myself as far as okay, what controls were which, what did what. Go back to the map window here. Okay, so that is pretty much where we're going, right over here. There is a NDB in that direction, Hawkeye. We'll go ahead and tune that in. That should at least get us in the right direction. Where's our ADF at? Here it is, over here. All right, and now we're going to fly a plane that I have not flown before, so. Mouse scrolls. And off we go from Quad City International. Hey, John. Welcome to the infamous World Tour.
KMLI Tower. Contact departure at 118.20. Good day. 2 Tango Victor Roger. Contact departure at 118.20.
This is the big series that I've been working on for the past, well, a couple of years with all the simulators. Oop. That's not the one I wanted to pull up. There we go. So this is all air traffic. And we are on course. Yeah, not only is it very Iowa, but it's also the same texture that's used just about everywhere else. I don't think it's got very many textures. I've always wondered, though, for anyone who's actually flown this back in the day, how much did they fly it? You know, was it just kind of a, you know, they just kind of pick it up and play around with it, fly here to there? Or, you know, did they make long flights or do little marathon flights? I'm very curious about that. Okay, so we have this thing here. Which I thought I could make bigger. Apparently not. Let's see if I can read this here. Okay, there's supposed to be a way to change this. See, there's little buttons right up on top here. Oh, here we go. That works. I just wanted to see how far. So I was able to pull up the flight plan. We got 33 miles to go, I think. Or it's saying that it's 33 miles. I think it's just saying it's 33. Estimated time. Well, it's San Francisco. Look at that one. Oh, there we go. right here in the corner. Maybe I missed it. Yeah, so we got 31.5 miles to go to get to Iowa City. Yeah, I didn't even know about X-Plane until later. But then again, X-Plane, I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think X-Plane back in the day was mass marketed. Not like this or ProPilot or Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think X-Plane Laminar Research, it's almost like one of those like small mom and pop businesses where, you know, they don't have the money or the funds to do a lot of advertising, but word of mouth spreads and people find out about it that way, and eventually it got big enough to where it started to get noticed around X-Plane 9, I think. I think that's when I first heard of it, was X-Plane 9. And I looked at it and I was like, nah. X-Plane 10 came out and I was like, not yet. And then X-Plane 11 came out and it was around 11.3 and I'm like, alright, I'll give it a try. Yeah, I think it was the major cities that it installed. Because there is scenery for those big cities, but as far as everywhere else, heck, if it at least added like the rivers and stuff, roads and whatnot, I would have been happy with that. But I think this is where the first fly is actually better. This is the first fly. It's not to be confused. It says Fly 2K. This is not the sequel. This is just a special edition version of the original. This one actually has rivers, lakes, and stuff, because there is a separate city or a separate CD that's got the world scenery in there. So I don't know what happened between this and this. They improved the simulator in some ways and then they didn't in other ways. It was like 2 steps, or 1 step forward, 2 steps back, you know, something along those lines. I think I remember reading that review. Yeah, I think I remember reading that. I still don't have my X-Plane 7 yet, but I think it's arriving on Monday. I was checking the tracking on that. Now if I can just get my world scenery for X-Plane 6, which is probably the same as the one I have for 7, but I won't know that until I get it. And I have to wait until the postal service or shipping service in the country of the guy that has it, that's going to be shipping to me, will allow it to ship to the United States. You know, because there's that thing that we don't want to name, you know, going around in the world. Most of these are on eBay. There has been maybe 1 or 2 that I got off of Amazon. But yeah, most of them are eBay. We're a little off course. Boy, that ADF is not working. We have it tuned in.
Tango Victor KMLI departure. Turn right, heading 302.
Well, at least he's giving us directions. That's something.
2 Tango Victor Roger. Turn right, heading 302.
Boy, this thing is slow. Alright, that's the ADF. Oh, this thing does not have an autopilot. Yeah, shoot, I thought it did. Pull up that vector again. Frequency 524. Oh my goodness. That still didn't tune anything in. That's odd. There's a heading bug. Wait, here it is. Okay. Now I've got the autopilot engaged. Autopilot's doing something weird. I had it like, it's like it was on, and then it turned itself off. So, John, you missed an exciting flight earlier where I flew to the Chambly airport with the 737, landing it on runway 36. You have to, like, go in south and then turn around and land. I was coming in too fast, but I touched down and got that plane stopped very quickly. Yeah, so that flight will be on Killer TV soon. It's in the archives on Twitch at the moment. And for my YouTube viewers who happen to be watching this like 5 years later, it's no longer on Twitch, but it should be up on the channel. I like talking to my viewers from the future. New viewers to the Killer community who are watching this 5 years later, or possibly 10 years later. Oh, that's okay. We had some trouble towards the beginning. The controllers, it was like, it started off with tower, and we were getting, and they gave us the takeoff runway and the standard departure didn't mix. It didn't match. And then when I was trying to get clarification, the tower said, "I'm logging off, please switch to this." So then we go to that, and then we start getting things arranged. I get ready to taxi, and then ground comes on. No, please contact ground. It was getting a little silly. It took like an hour and a half almost before we finally got up in the air. We did it on VATSIM, in case you're wondering. So,
Tango Victor KMLI departure. Contact center at 134.88. Good day.
134.88.
To Tango Victor Roger. Contact center at 134.88.
134.88. I don't have an 88. I guess 87 will have to do.
412 Tango Victor Center. Contact approach at 119.70. Roger. Contact approach at 119.70.
That didn't take long. 119.7.
KIOW approach 412 Tango Victor.
There it is.
Approach for landing. 2 Tango Victor IOW approach. Service terminated.
Alright, there's the airport. By the way, trying to fly this with a keyboard is not recommended. Thankfully, since I can run this on Windows 10, I can use my controller with it. Hey, Frozo! Haven't seen you in a bit. Welcome to the World Tour. The infamous Killer Gamers World Tour. You are part of history. Getting some new episodes recorded to get up on the channel. And you guys get to be part of the show. And so for my future YouTube viewers, if you would like to be part of the show, you gotta follow me on Twitch. Gotta follow me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/KillerGamer. Follow me there, and you too. Well, you too will stall. You too can be part of the show. I don't have a grand plan, but I do have quite a bit of flights planned out for some of them. All right, here we go. Ugh. Probably broke that landing gear. Right. We'll go ahead and park it right here. All right, so here we are at Iowa City. I want to thank everyone that's joined me, whether it was on the Twitch stream or later on YouTube. If you enjoyed this flight, if you're enjoying the series, please consider leaving a thumbs up, a like. That helps me out on the channel and the series. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free. And it lets other people know that, hey, there's a series like this out there. Especially a fly, too. I don't know if there's really anyone out there that's doing a series based on this flight simulator. And there may be people who are interested in learning more about it. So be sure to like and share the video. And leave some comments, too. Because I'd like to know if you've ever played this, and if you did, how much did you play, and where did you fly, here and there, or did you do kind of like what I'm doing? Kind of curious, I want to reach out with all you simmers out there, and find out what y'all been doing. And if you're new here, consider subscribing, because I got all kinds of content, and you get notified of when that content is uploaded. And then, of course, I mentioned Twitch. This episode was streamed on Twitch originally. So if you follow me over on Twitch, then what happens is you get to be a part of the show. You get notified of when I go online to do recordings. And you get to be part of the show. You get to fly with me as I'm actually doing it. You get to chat with me. You get to ask questions. All right there. And you see this stuff raw and unedited and weeks and months ahead of time. So it's a great thing. If you love me as a content creator, head on over to Twitch. So that way we can chat. You can interact with me. I'd love it. I'd love to have you on board. And then something else that you might like is seeing some stuff behind the scenes as far as projects that I'm working on. That's where Instagram comes into play. If you follow me over on Instagram, you'll get to see pictures and photos of stuff that I'm working on behind the scenes, just to kind of let you guys know what I'm up to. And then Twitter, I use that for official news and announcements, kind of let you know things that might be happening, like going online to do a stream, whatever the case may be. I also do retweets of news and bits and things that I think you might find interesting. With Snapchat, we just use for fun. And there is Patreon for those of you who would like to support what it is that I do, and invest in the channel and help see it grow, help it turn into something a lot bigger than what it is. And it's not just about donating or investing. You get something in return too. There are different tiers set up, and I'm working things out as far as new things to add in there. So it makes it worth your while. Not only do you get to be a part of how KILR TV develops, but you get a little something in return as well, as far as access to videos before they're released, or even exclusive series. So go check that out. I would appreciate it. I would really appreciate it. Other than that, thanks so much for watching. I will see you on the next leg of our tour around the world. Have a killer awesome day.